guys are all having a wonderful one. Today I was wanting to make a short video about seed starting. I have started some seeds here at the school that I work at, and I started them inside in a windowsill, and I just wanted to show you a little bit about that and how I go about it. I've been starting seeds indoors. I think this may be the 5th year, and I learn a little bit every year, of the process and get a little bit better at it. And I started a little bit later this year, just because I often get way too big of a start on it, and usually end up having plants that are almost too big by the time I get to plant them without transplanting them in something bigger, which I don't want to do if I don't have to. So I started a little bit later to see if it ends up being about the right time this year. I always get spring fever when it starts getting warm. I want to start as soon as possible, and it ends up being too early. So I want to show you a little bit of this and see what you think. All right, so here is the one I had not planted yet, and in this one I'm going to plant the zucchini. These are Zucchini Elite, and I'm going to plant the early prolific straight neck. These are the yellow zucchini, and the dark green zucchini, which is the most basic ones that you find everywhere. So what I'll do is just pour a few of these out here. These are large seed compared to tomatoes and things, so they're kind of easy to deal with. So what I do is I use a pencil, and this is what I've done every year. After I get my dirt and everything, I will poke 2 holes in each little area here. Okay, kind of poke it down and spin your pencil around to make a good hole. And I'll do that in each one of these. The reason why I do 2 holes is because sometimes one don't come up. And if it doesn't come up, then you're just, if you just plant one and it doesn't come up, then you just don't have one. If 2 comes up, you pick the strongest one, and you get rid of the weakest one. You just pinch it off and it's gone. And you can kind of tell if your dirt is moist enough by how it works in the pencil too. If you're able to stick your pencil down in there, spin it around, pull it out, and dirt don't fall back in or don't stick to the pencil and everything, a lot of it, and then you know you have about the right amount of moisture. So then after you get your holes popped in there, all you do is just drop the seeds down in there, and these are a little bit bigger, so you might have to push them down in there. Zucchini is quite big, and if you got a bigger pencil, then maybe you could use a bigger pencil. So this here, what I will do is, you can use the end of your pencil too to poke them down in there. Your eraser end makes it a little bit easier. I will plant 6 cells of these, and then I will plant 6 cells of the other ones. I may not need 6 of these, but sometimes they all don't come up, and you might need some extra ones, or you might have some to share with family or friends. So it's always good to have a little bit extra if you got room. I have a lot of these seed cells, these seed trays. I bought them most of them I bought at the dollar store, Dollar General. They were on clearance for like $1 a piece one year. So I bought like 5 or 6 of them, and then over the years I've kind of picked up some more along the way too. So after I get them in there, I just take my finger and push the holes back over with some dirt, and there I have it. And then I will also make a little tag. I've got some plastic tags I will stick in there and to identify what it is, and then I'll move to the next tray, and I will do the same thing and repeat that. One more thing I wanted to tell you about is the seeds I have. They don't have to be this brand. They can be whatever brand that you want to get. I was really lucky this year and went into a secondhand store, and they had a ton of these seeds laying in there for 10 cents a pack. So I got quite a few of them. If you do buy seeds at a place like that, one important part to look at is there is a packing date on these packages. So far, all the ones I've looked at have had that, and these were are sell by 12/17, so these were brand new. They weren't old, and you can probably, I would say you could probably get the seeds that are 1 or 2 years old, and you'll probably be okay still. Each year that goes by, you're probably not going to have as great of a success rate on each plant that you plant. But this was a great deal for 10 cents a pack, and it's also a well-known brand that they sell at a lot of different places for a lot more than this. This one says $2.19 right here, so I got a really good deal this year on most of my seeds. And I always try to do that. Look around. Another place to go is great. I got some this year also was Dollar Tree. We got them for $1/4 a package. Not Family Dollar, Dollar General is another place that often has them. A lot of those places sell out pretty quickly and early. So usually in February or early March, you'd have to go there and get those if you want a variety. And I never try to pay full price on any of my seed. If I'm looking for something more special or a certain kind that maybe it's not your general type, Menards for me here in Indiana is a good place to go. They often have the good ones. Most of the time Menards have them for 40% off of the marked or the retail price. So that's usually a pretty good price, and they usually carry the Burpee brand, which is a well-known brand that seems to do really well. And they have hundreds of different types of seeds, so you can pretty much get everything you want there. Other seeds that I buy corn seed for my sweet corn, and I buy beans for my green beans, but I buy them at a local store, and I buy them in somewhat bulk. I buy them by a pound, buy a few pounds of them, and get them generally pretty cheap as well. I've noticed that a lot of the mail order places that you can buy them from are pretty expensive compared to what I get them for. So I would suggest you look around your local areas, look at your dollar stores, look at your secondhand shops sometimes for seeds. Just check the date on the back and make sure they're not like really old, or you may not have much success with those seeds and you may just waste your time. Alright, I think I've showed you what I wanted to show you on this video. If you have any questions about starting seeds inside, ask. Drop me a line. Appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of the day.